Hi everyone, Renee here. I'm going to do a reading according to your zodiac sun sign, but you would also want to take a look at the reading for your moon sign and your rising sign. And if you don't know what those are, there are a few websites online where you can get a free chart. The one that I recommend is astrolabe.com. It's shortened to alabe.com. I'll put it there on the screen for you. And you can go there and just click on free chart, free birth chart. So I'm going to start with Aries, and we're going to move all the way through the zodiac. And this reading is relevant for these last 2 weeks of April 2021. So thank you so much for watching. You can look at the timestamps below, fast forward to your readings. I'll see you next time. Hello Aries, and welcome to your reading. So your first messages are that you have the North Node in Aquarius in the second house. North Node in Aquarius in the second house. Have faith in your vision patiently. So have faith in your vision or whatever it is you're trying to manifest, because it's going to happen. It's going to manifest. Don't worry about what's new and different, about what you want. Don't worry about wanting something different or changing your mind within these 2 weeks. And now is the time to use an unconventional way to get what you need. So it is the time, Aries, to use an unconventional way in order to get what you need. All right, so those are your first messages. Lots of green so far. Lots of green. So let's set these up here. And we're going to draw a few more oracle cards. See what else we can get for you, Aries. So we also have for you Uranus, your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. And we have Leo. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. So we also have Uranus and Leo coming in with those energies of change and drama. Let's see what else we can get for you, Aries. We also have Capricorn, I use. We have the earth element of stability. And we have Mercury retrograde, reinvention. I love that. And the numbers we have here are, well, this would be a master number, 11 and 22. So let's take a look at these so far, right? You are supposed to be patient, yet when the time is right, you're going to take action because something is changing. Something is happening. There's lots of fire energy, along with the earth energy here, stability, fire, movement. Uranus brings change or awakening. We've got North Node in Aquarius in the second house, which is all about being patient and your own vision and watching it manifest. So there's definitely some things that are manifesting these 2 weeks in April. So let's draw some tarot and see what we get for you, Aries. So we have 8 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Justice, 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and the Page of Cups. All right. So essentially, this is all about hard work, getting the job done, maybe getting frustrated. This is about, in this case, I feel this is more frustration or anxiety rather than depression. There's frustration because this is all action. Wands are fire. Fire is action energy, just like this Leo energy, getting a lot done. But the good news is, yep, there we go. Justice is the contract or the judgment, possibly the judgment. I mean, judgment is the Judgment, but it can mean a contract, news coming your way that makes you very, very happy in regards to this work. So whatever it is you've done, or you're finishing, or you're working on, it's going to get praised. That's what I'm getting for you, Aries. So let's draw a few more tarot cards and see what else we can get. There may be a little bit of a setback, having to start something over or redo a section of whatever you're working on, but know that it's not going to stop you from reaching your goal. Okay, it's not going to stop you from reaching your goal. And we have the Capricorn with I use your groundedness and your sense of reinvention, your creativity is what you're going to be using these 2 weeks. A lot of this has to do with action and work, obviously. So let's see what else we can get. Wow, we have the Fool, which is a new beginning. We have the King of Cups, so someone involved could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And we have the High Priestess, which is all about feminine energy, trusting your intuition, trusting your intuition. So a very intuitive week for you, but you're grounded and you're getting it done. You're reaping the rewards of whatever this project is, whether it's for work or your own side thing, but you're going to be reaping the rewards, probably at the end of these 2 weeks here. There's lots of energy coming in, all the wands, the fire, the lightning of Uranus, and lots of earth energy and a little bit of water energy coming in here, or maybe you're a water sign. Let's see what else we can get for you, Aries. Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So that is the conclusion of the matter. Conclusions are within reach. Whatever this is, you're working very hard to finish it. And your message is that you will finish it. Just keep at it. Trust your instincts. Stay grounded. And know that you are capable. Have the confidence of a fire sign, because you are a fire sign, and get it done. Let's see what else we can get for you. Wow, we got cerulean for you. Relaxation, sleep, and surrender. And it's actually Sagittarius, so that's balancing us out. Your Aries, here's the Leo, and here's the Sag. Lots of fire energy. And when it's all done, you're going to need some sleep. You're probably going to sleep really, really well, because there's a lot of action happening for you, Aries, these 2 weeks. Lots of stuff going on. A project that has to be finished. Like I said, lots of fire and earth energy. And I mentioned you might be a water sign. What I meant was you might have a water moon sign or rising if you're an Aries sun. So anyway, when you're done with all of this, you're going to rest. You're going to get a break. You're going to get to take a break, Aries. Whew, looks like a busy 2 weeks, but you can do it. Let's roll some dice, finish up your reading here, and see what else we get as far as signs and houses, etc. And numbers. So we have a number 7 for you. We have Gemini. We have Virgo. And we have the Sun. Of course we do. We have the Sun for you. Energy, energy, energy. These other signs, the Gemini and the Virgo, might have to do with whoever else is involved in this project or this thing or whatever this is. Or it could just be validating that this reading is for you. Or it could mean some rewards are reaped in a month of Virgo or Gemini, which are actually coming up pretty soon. We're in Aries and we're moving into Taurus and then Gemini, and then a few months later we'll be in the Virgo. So number 7, pay attention to that. Pay attention to 11 and 22 as well. 7, 11, 22. Be ready to work really hard, Aries. You will be finishing this. You've got the conclusion right around the corner, and then you'll get to rest. You'll finally get some rest. Have a great couple of weeks, Aries. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Taurian friends. This is your reading for the last few weeks of April 2021. So let's see what your first messages are. So you have Pluto in Capricorn in the 4th house. Pluto in Capricorn in the 4th house. So these messages read, the need for control of dedication to achieve what makes you feel secure. So you're feeling a need to control your work or your home, all right? Whatever makes you feel secure. You're feeling the need to control that. You also might be a little bit obsessed with focusing on some type of support. Maybe it's support in the relationship or support with your finances or your work or friends. You're obsessing about something. Maybe you're suspicious of someone. You think a friend lied to you, or maybe they hurt your feelings or something like that, and you're obsessing on it. Also, we have a power struggle resulting from the rules imposed by your home base or family. So some of you might be butting heads with some family members these next 2 weeks. So those are your first messages. We'll kind of set them over here. And we're going to draw some more cards for you, Taurus, and see what else we can get. Yeah, Pluto is all about the hidden. It's the planet of the 8th house and Scorpio, death, rebirth, mysteries. It can be obsessions, imbalances, etc. Let's see what else we get for you. We have the 2nd house, your assets, finances, and the things that you value will be important to you, or a focus. And we also have Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. So there's a Gemini coming in as well. Yeah, finances. I feel like a lot of these obsessions that were mentioned here have to do with your finances, Taurus. So maybe you're a little bit too worried about finances. You know, worry is obviously not always bad, but take a break from it. You know, be mindful and try to take a break from that worry once in a while, or that obsession. And if there's a power struggle, try to let it go for a while or a day. Small steps, right? Let's see what else we can get for you, Taurus. We have Leo, I will. We have 7th house, partners. And we have Virgo, I analyze. So, interesting. We have a lot of balance here for these 2 weeks, Taurus. A lot of balance because your Earth, Gemini's air, Virgo's earth, and Leo is fire. So all that's missing is a little bit of water, but actually Pluto brings in a little bit of that water. But you're going to be tapping into, you know, the fiery parts of your personality, the I will do this, the confidence. Maybe it's to overcome these types of struggles or obsessions. Like, I will overcome that. Virgo's analyzing as well. What are you trying to analyze? What are you trying to figure out, Taurus? Are you trying to figure out why you are obsessing or why you're thinking the way you are? Is it about money, assets, finances, things that you value? And where does this Gemini energy come in? I feel like there's partners here. So I feel like one of these 3 signs is probably someone coming in to help you in some way. So let's see what else we can get for you with the tarot. All right, 7 of Swords, 4 of Coins, 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, Knight of Coins, 3 of Cups, and the Sun. So let's take a look at these. We have 7 of Swords, 4 of Coins, and 6 of Swords. Wow. You know what I get from this? I feel like someone is coming home. Someone is returning home. It's a family member, possibly a son, could be a daughter, but usually for me that's a son. I know it's different for everyone. We all read the tarot intuitively. But for me, honestly, this looks like someone's coming home. There's a homecoming. There's a reunion. There's family here. Big time. Let's see what else I can get for you. So that's definitely something to look forward to. And a couple cards just flew out, so let's get those first. We have Four of Wands. It's just validating what I just said. A homecoming. Queen of Cups. And I was wondering where the water element was, aside from that Pluto here. We have female energy, water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe that's what all these other signs are. And underneath here we have the Virgo. Maybe it's all of these people are reuniting. Someone's returning and all of these people are getting together. The Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're the Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Virgo. I love this. Interesting, interesting. Let's see what else we can get with the tarot. Eight of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Three of Wands. Ace of Cups. Love returning. Love returning. So for many of you, this is the return of a soulmate, a husband, a wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. Your heart broke when they had to leave. Some of you, maybe it's military. Maybe this is a child and this isn't a spouse. This is a child returning and you were fearful because they're in the military, they're returning. And others of you, this is definitely a soulmate romance. Could be a soul sister, soul brother. But wow, how clear. That is just crystal clear to me that there is a return of someone. A safe return. That's what my guides are saying as well. Someone returning or someone visiting who you haven't seen in a long time, who moved away. You were very sad because they moved away or had to leave, and now they're coming back, at least for a visit. Let's see what else we can get for you, Taurus. We also have luck is on your side, new moon and Sag. And we're going to draw a color goddess card, which I meant to use these in my goddess reading that I just did. And they were on the table and I just didn't grab them. Actually, there were two decks I was supposed to incorporate that I didn't incorporate. Wow, Sapphire, knowledge, learning, and organization. And this is the sign of Taurus, knowledge, learning, and organization. So that's going to be at the forefront of your week is thought. I feel like for a lot of you, it's kind of having to deal with these obsessive thoughts, these power struggles, these control issues. You're going to be working on your mind. On, not just your intuition. Sapphire is more of thought, the brain, logic, analyzing, which is the Virgo. I analyze, analyzing. You're figuring something out, and many of you, it's mental. It's a thought process. It's things you've obsessed about, but you're figuring it out these 2 weeks. You're really doing well. You're communicating clearly. You're lively, you're witty. There's a stimulating exchange between you and someone else, which has to do with the mind. And the rest of this has to do with a reunion with some loved ones or a loved one. So please let me know what you think of this in the comments. I wish you the best. Have a great couple of weeks. Hold on, Aries, I forgot to roll your dice. So let's see what you get here. We have number 5 for you. We have Venus. Love. We have Leo. And we have Scorpio. So number 5, Venus, Leo energy, and Scorpio energy. There you go. Hello, Gemini, and this is your reading. So let's see what your first messages are. You have the South Node, in Virgo in the 12th house, the South Node in Virgo in the 12th house. And these messages read, remember the serving of others, seeking oneness with all there is. So there's some type of special connections that you make when you serve or help others. That's the first message for these 2 weeks. Also, reconsider the details of philanthropy. Reconsider details of a charity program or something that you do or you organize in order to help others. And thirdly, we have now is not the time to do what you must do and keep your involvement hidden. So now is not the time to keep your involvement hidden. So whatever you're doing, your guides are saying it's okay to tell other people, right? Of course, be discerning. You want to tell people who will care and who might understand why you do what you do. But those are your first few messages. And looking at the colors so far, we have a lot of the browny red. Actually, it's an orangish color and a lot of the green. So let's see what else we can get for you, Gemini. Whoops. We have Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. Of course it is, because you are a wonderful Gemini. And we have Aries. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. And we are right now in the sign of Aries, right? So I love that. So there's communication, there's energy, dynamism, spontaneity, all of those things happening for you these last few weeks of April, Gemini. Let's see what else I can tell you. I'm going to draw a few more oracle cards. We have the 12th house, escape, which you have the 12th house twice. So you want to really focus on the macrocosm. The 4th house is taking a look at the big picture, the total perspective, like a cosmic point of view. That's the 12th house. We also have Saturn, which is truth. And we have Grand Cross, provoker. Wow. So someone's provoking someone here. Does it have to do with the Aries energy? Are you butting heads with an Aries? Is the Aries provoking you or vice versa? Any of those could be a possibility. Let's see what else we can get with some tarot. Whoops, a couple flew out. All right. So first we have the 10 of Swords. We have the 2 of Cups. We have the 8 of Wands. The King of Swords, which is you, Gemini, male or female, air sign. We have the Tower. We have the 2 of Swords. And we have the 7 of Cups. So let me look at these before I build on that 2 of Swords. Wow. So something could be happening here with a relationship, and it might not be a romantic relationship, but something is going on. And it's funny how it's really validating what this Grand Cross is saying, right? Provoker. There's the Tower, upheaval. And the 10 of Swords, someone feeling like they were betrayed or stabbed in the back. And the Aries energy, it could have to do with an Aries, or maybe it's just saying it's going to happen in the time of Aries. So there's definitely something happening here. For most of you, I feel it's a falling out with a friend or a sibling. I'm getting a sibling for many of you. A few of you, it might be a romantic falling out, but Some of you, it's definitely work or career. It's someone you work with or a business partner having a falling out. They're provoking you or you're provoking them or vice versa. Something's going on. And let's see what the outcome is. All right. Okay. 3 of Wands. Well, it's a card of strength. Maybe going off on your own. Ace of Swords. Wow. New beginning. So some of you, if this is a work thing, you could be considering leaving the workplace. But many of you, it'll probably resolve. This can be clear communication, so it might resolve itself. These are holographic cards, by the way. They're supposed to be that shiny with the rainbow colors. But that's clarity of thought, clear communication, an agreement made. It can mean like the end of the war, the end of the feud or the conflict. So it will end. So let's see what else we get here. Okay. But someone, a Queen of Wands here, this could be just someone, you know, representing you as a working person. Wands can be work, school, social, writing, art. Maybe you are thinking about starting fresh, doing something new for your career. That's a possibility. Maybe you've had one too many conflicts with this person, right? That is a possibility. But for most of you, it does look like it gets resolved with this Ace of Swords. It does look like there's some kind of resolution for that. And let's see what else I can get for you. Yeah, and we've got your card of communication. So I would say it's some kind of miscommunication. I would say please be careful in how you're responding to people, texting, email, or verbally. Think very carefully before you respond, right? You don't want to, you can maybe avoid this conflict altogether. So let's see what else we can get for you. We have bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius, which I love because we have the macrocosm. This is one love, all love, love of one, love of all. And you've got the 12th house here, which is really prevalent for this week, despite all this conflict here that you'd maybe affiliate with Mars, which did not come up. You got the South Node in Virgo in the 12th house. I will say, though, the South Node is supposed to be the thing that you've mastered already. Maybe that's what's going on. You work in service of others, and you're wonderful at it, but one, you're conflicting, you're having a conflict with someone else, and number two, you're bored with it because you've been doing it for so long, and maybe that's why some of you want this change, this career change. And if that is the case, or whatever the case may be, you will be very clear on what you want to do by the first week of May. Okay, in a few weeks, you will be very clear what you want and need to do. Your truth. Follow your truth. There's the provoker card. Follow your truth. Let love into the situation. Forgiveness as well, if this is a conflict. But follow your truth. Do your philanthropy because it's part of who you are. But don't let yourself be abused or taken advantage of. All right? So, there you go, Gemini. I hope this helps you. To wrap up the reading, I'm going to roll some dice for you. So we have number 8. We have Sagittarius. We have Neptune. And we have Leo. So 8, Sagittarius, Neptune, and Leo are also relevant for you these last few weeks. South Node, 12th house, Aries, Gemini, Sag, Leo, there's you. Possibly a fire sign here. But in the end, definitely clarity. Definitely clarity. You'll know what to do. You'll figure it out despite the conflict. All right, Gemini, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Cancer. This is your reading. Let's see what your first messages are. So you have Saturn in Aries in the 7th house. Saturn in Aries in the 7th house. The first message is be realistic about your willpower diplomatically. So be realistic about how strong your willpower is in a diplomatic way. Also, be concerned about what you think you know about relationships. So you might want to question what you think you know about your relationship or relationships with others or relationships in general. And thirdly, we have you must wait before you can do it your own way and get a fair deal. So you're going to have to be patient if you want something done your way. All right, so be patient. Those are your first messages for these last few weeks in April of 2021. And let's see what else we can get for you, Cancer. Oops. So we have Chiron or Chiron, your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach or learn remedies. Wow. You are healers, Cancer. You are. You're the water signs. You're empathic. And most empaths do have the ability to heal. Secondly, we have Neptune, your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. Yes, your imagination. So lots of heart chakra, those upper chakras are really being focused on these 2 weeks, okay? Healing the heart, healing others, I think, is even more important for the week. Believing in yourself, tapping into your intuition, also letting your imagination run a little bit wild, have fun, watch a fantasy movie or read a fantasy novel, do something along those lines. Your potential for illusion might help you with a creative endeavor or with your work. Your potential to see outside of the box, to be imaginative in your problem solving. Let's see what else we can get for you, Cancer. Aquarius, I know. We have the 6th house, routine. And we have Pluto, transformation. Wow. Transformation with Pluto. So something is changing. We've got Aquarius energy. So maybe you have an Aquarian moon sign or rising sign, or someone's coming in to help you in some way, or maybe it's a, what do they call it? A symbiotic relationship where they're helping to heal you, you're helping to heal them. But essentially it's the energy of I know what to do. I know the direction to go. I know that this transformation is good for me. And then there's also routine kind of stuck in there as well, doing something the same. But I kind of feel like you'll be sticking with the status quo, and then you might want to break things up a bit and do things differently towards the end of these 2 weeks. So let's see what we get with the tarot for you, Cancer. 4 of Swords, the World, King of Wands, 4 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 6 of Coins, Judgment, 10 of Coins, Knight of Swords. All right. All right, let's see what I get. I had to keep dealing because I'm getting a picture of what's happening here. There is something that you have to finish very quickly. You're having to finish it very quickly. It stresses you out, but you definitely will finish it, all right? You're working hard. You're going to finish it. There is also, I feel, someone coming in, I don't want to say with ill intent, but I feel like there's someone coming in who some of you might not want to trust. I don't know why exactly. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Might not be. This could just be representative of you at work. So it's probably with your work or schooling or training or your creative endeavor. Someone coming in, I feel like, yeah, I feel like they're not very trustworthy, but you will know. Your instincts will tell you, right? Your instincts will be spot on and they will tell you, okay, don't believe everything this person says because it sounds too good to be true, all right? And it is too good to be true. So that's partly what I see here. Let's see what else I get. Yeah, the sun. Yeah, I love that. Wow, wonderful. So this is all about good news in regards to children or a mother figure, your mother figure or your children, good news. Possibly with schooling or college. Maybe if you have an older child, it means they got into the college of their dreams, or they're going to be certified, or they're going to graduate. There's something there worth celebrating with a child or with a mother figure. I also see lots of hard work, and it definitely pays off. We have a lot of very favorable coins here, the 6, the 7, the 10. That means absolutely no worries financially, at least not going into May. It looks like everything's kind of being taken care of. You are a very hard worker and you're doing what you need to do, right? Let's see what else we can get for you, Cancer. We also have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Now that makes sense to me because with these first two cards, the Chiron and Neptune, I was feeling like, wow, that really describes Pisces, but this is for Cancer. But then here we have the new moon in Pisces, where it's time to meditate and contemplate. And I will add, so far, we have a lot of the turquoise blue colors, a little bit of green, but mainly like the turquoise blue of that throat chakra. So I feel like not only are you tapping into this Aquarian energy of I know, excuse me, but you're going to have to speak your truth. You're going to have to communicate clearly to someone. All right? Let's see what we can get with my Color Goddess casting cards. Wow, see, we have indigo, discovery, intuition, and perception. So this is all about the third eye chakra. The third eye chakra of knowingness. I know. Imagination, meditation, throat chakra, and the third eye chakra as well. And let's go back to the first messages. Be realistic about your willpower diplomatically. Okay. Yeah, you might have to exercise or exemplify more willpower when it comes to diplomatic situations in the workplace is what I'm getting, especially in the workplace. Some of you, it has to do with the home. And then we have be concerned about what you think you know about relationships. Yeah, kind of going over what you think you know about your current relationships. Maybe you're wrong about someone, and maybe that's what this has to do with. Maybe it's the work relationship and this person you can't trust, and you finally decide you can't trust them, and then there's a big change. So keep that in mind. And then lastly here was, you must wait before you can do it your own way and get a fair deal. So that's about patience, right? 7 of Coins can be about patience as well. You know, planting the seeds, watching everything grow, waiting patiently until everything's fully bloomed. Let's see what we get for you with the dice. So for you, we have number 7. we have Virgo, we have Leo, and we have the Sun. So a lot of this moon energy of going within and intuition, but also action of the Sun. The Knight of Swords also brings a lot of action as well. It can be sudden and surprising, but essentially it looks good. It looks like there's good news, joyful times with children or with a mother figure for you. It looks like you're very discerning and you trust your intuition when it has to do with this person who you feel is being dishonest or a deal that's too good to be true. So trust your intuition on that. All right. Also make time for play and imagination. Speak your truth. Get your truth out in a healthy way. Take care of that throat chakra. All right. Thanks, Cancer. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Leo, and welcome to your reading. So let's see what your first messages are. You have Mercury in Leo in the 9th house. So Mercury in your sign of Leo in the 9th house. The first message here reads, the awareness of self-confidence to create spiritual values. So be aware that self-confidence can be linked to your own spiritual values. The second message is that many thoughts about or from taking a chance on long-range thinking or travel. So you're thinking about planning to travel. That is what is happening these 2 weeks as well. And the third message here is many words resulting from the impressiveness of what is to be shared. Many words being shared about what's to be shared. So it sounds like you're part of a group and you're having a discussion about a project or a consensus, right? So all of those are going on these 2 weeks, and it's going to be different for everyone. For some of you, it might be a work thing. For some of you, it might be a family meeting. So let's see what else we have for you, Leo. Draw some more oracle cards. All right, so we have Aries. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading impulsive action is likely. So there's Aries energy around you. And Gemini. Oh my gosh, so many signs have gotten Gemini today, this card. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible for you. So let's see what else we can get for you with some different astrology cards. So far we've got Aries and Leo and Gemini. We've got the 9th house. We've got Mercury, which is the mind. We have Aquarius, I know. We have Moon, soul. And we have first house of the self or the body. Wow. Honestly, Leo, so far it looks like we've got almost all the colors of the rainbow here. And that tells me that these 2 weeks, you are probably going to be pretty balanced. Like your life will probably be quite balanced. All those chakras are aligned. All the energy in and around you will be balanced. We've got to focus on being dynamic and communicative and confident in your knowingness. We want you to be aware of your body and its messages, and we want you to also tap into the soul. Body, mind, and soul. Look at that. Body, mind, and soul. Let's see what else we can get for you with the tarot. Okay. So we have the 5 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, Temperance, Knight of Coins, Six of Wands, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. My goodness, I'm going to stop for a second here. Wow. There is something happening here. There is movement to the east. Movement to the east. Something about movement to the east after a conflict. Okay. Let me do one more on there. Okay, intuition. Oh, conflict within the self. A conflict within the self in regards to your work or a creative endeavor or career. You are in conflict with yourself. You're not sure what to do, which way to go. Some of you, this is maybe 2 job offers. Maybe you've been looking for work. And to me, it looks like you'd be going in the direction east. So keep that in mind as a possibility. Some of you, this is definitely good news or an offer coming from the west. Okay? And you're not sure if you should take that or not. But what we're getting here is definitely a new beginning. And as long as you trust your instincts, if you're tapping into your mind, body, and soul, you're going to know exactly what to do, right? You're going to know exactly what to do. You're balanced. That's temperance. So everything is balanced. Your emotions are balanced. Your mind is balanced. You've seen it from the different perspectives. You've weighed the pros and cons. Some of you, this is literally relocating. You're either going to the east from the west, or you're going to the west from the east. There's news coming from the west. There's movement mainly to the east, but there is this Knight of Wands going west. So, interesting. Anxiety or worry. Okay, can be getting advice. Yep, there we go. So you, Leo, you're worried about this move, this relocation, this job change, or this position change within your company. Someone can advise you. This Queen of Coins, this earth energy, or this female who knows a lot about money, numbers, math, or the earth, or the physical body, medical, or maybe she's an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but she is advising you. She is mentoring you. She is helping you to make this choice. But you already know. You already know what to do. You already know what to do. You just, maybe you want a second opinion. All right, that's a possibility. You want a second opinion, so you're asking your friend, and she just kind of validates what you're already feeling, is what I'm getting. So this is a shift for you. Draw a few more tarot cards. Yep, Judgment, Awakening, clear mind, and a choice being made. That validates it for me. You absolutely make the right choice. Your mind is clear. You know what to do. You get advice from someone who you trust, and you make the move. You make this shift or this change with your work, school, training, creative program, or your social life, meaning relocating somewhere else. Let's see what we can get from a few more oracle cards. So we have New Moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. A time to give rather than take. I love that. So be generous. Be generous, Leo. You usually are anyway. Whoops, that's kind of turned the wrong way. Let's see what we can get as far as the color goddess casting cards go. Let's see what comes up for you, Leo. Oops. So we have lavender, compassion, empathy, and sensitivity. So a time to give rather than take. Focus on your compassion, your empathy, and your sensitivity, and all will be well. You are extremely balanced this week. Doesn't look like any one chakra needs work. Clear-minded, you're making this choice. Whoops. You're making this choice. and something is happening. There is action here. There is action. There's communication, there's excitedness, spontaneity, making a choice, and there's movement. So we also have for you, we have Pisces. We have number 4. We have Cancer energy. And we have, let me see what this is, Eris. No, this is Uranus. Where's Uranus on this die? No, I guess that's Uranus and Uranus. Oops. So again, we have number 4, we have Pisces energy, Cancer energy, and Uranus, and also the Gemini and Aries, as well as more Leo. So, and Earth energy here. So pay attention to those signs. Know that you will make the right choice. You'll be writing down pros and cons, get advice from a trusted friend, and in other areas of your life, use your compassion, your empathy, your sensitivity, and give rather than take. But I think you do that anyway, don't you, Leo? Generally, you're pretty giving. There you go. Have a wonderful 2 weeks, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what your first messages are. So you have Pluto in Virgo, in your sign, in the 2nd house. This is actually probably quite comfortable for you, this placement, for most of you. The first message here is resurrect the serving of others patiently. So that could mean a job of service. Maybe your message is to be patient, that work is coming your way or employment will be coming your way. The second message here is get to the heart of the details of what you want. So figure out what it is you want. Maybe that also has to do with career. And the third message here is do or die. You must do what you must do and get what you need. So you have to do what you have to do to get what you need. Maybe some of you, this is all about employment and you haven't been able to find a job or a placement in an area that you're perhaps an expert in. So you have to do what you have to do to make ends meet, to pay the bills. So some of you, maybe this is a message about just getting a for now job, right? Getting a for now job to pay the bills and keep your eyes open for something that's more suitable. So let's see what else we can get for you, Virgo, with some more oracle cards. Okay, so we have the 4th house for you, your home and the roots of your being. And we have the 7th house. This area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic business, or family. So we've got long-term partnerships beginning in this 2-week period, and we have your home being a focus. Of course, with Virgo, the home is always the focus, right? Yes. And the 2nd house is about material things, tangible things, what you have, right? Wants, needs, possessions, etc. So interesting so far. Let's see what else we can get with some more cards here. Lots of green and blue. Lots of green and blue coming out so far. We have for you more blue. We have Jupiter returns, benefits. We also have the 4th house of roots. And we have the 8th house, endings and beginnings. The 8th house of Scorpio, death, transformation, essentially, right? So let me take a look at these as I'm shuffling the tarot. We've got 2nd house, 2 4th house cards here. So the 4th house is definitely going to be a focus for you these 2 weeks, which is the home, loved ones, family, relationships, etc., right? your roots. And I love how this card has the word roots, and this card also has the word roots, your foundation. We have the 7th house. This could mean the end of a partnership and the beginning of a new partnership. That's a possibility. I'm going to see what I can get with the tarot. And maybe we can get something else about that. We'll see what we get. So we have 6 of coins, 2 of swords, 6 of cups, 2 of coins, 4 of cups, 10 of wands, wow, 10 of swords, Knight of swords, and 8 of cups. All right, I'm going to take a look at these. Okay. All right, so let's move these over a second. Yeah. You, like one of the other signs, I can't remember which one, it might have been, I don't know, Gemini, I'm not sure. You're definitely making a choice about career, okay? You're somewhere and they're offering you more money, possibly, or a raise or promotion. They're trying to tempt you to stay, so you're not quite sure what to do. You will know what to do soon enough, probably at the end of this 2-week period, right? And because we have 2 roots here, there's a clue about relocation, kind of saying you're probably going to be staying where you are. There's not a lot of movement here in these cards, all right? Let's see what all this is. Okay. There is definitely someone traveling for work. There could be a female earth sign involved. This is Virgo. This is you. Or it could be a Taurus or a Capricorn close to you, but this is you. So it's travel in order to be trained or train or to work. There's something about traveling and working. Communication, good news. Yeah, we've got a lot of these swords and wands here, kind of all conglomerated right around this page, which it's kind of all about being a little bit disappointed in something. Whatever someone was offering or bringing you, you're a little bit disappointed. You feel like it should be more. Maybe that's when you get more of an offer, or a higher offer is after you actually say something, and then they offer more because they really want you to stay. Those two just literally flipped out, so we're gonna have to use them. We have the 4 of swords and the Tower. All right, they really want you to stay, okay? But this is a big, huge transformation of that 8th house underneath there and the Tower. I mean, this is, you know, chaos and disruption, but it's the end before the new beginning. This ace could be the new beginning. There is a new beginning, but something is ending, definitely. It might be a job or a project, or you're finishing a project. It could be a friendship. It could be a business partnership. It could be a romantic partnership. But something is ending. Someone is trying to tempt you to stay or to not break the partnership. But it looks kind of like you do choose to break it. But I do feel like for some of you, you're not going to want to break it. You're going to want to stay. Some of you are also going to be training more or traveling for work, or you're training or something with school, something to do with travel for study or for work. Let's see what else we can get for you, Virgo. We also have full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. Absolutely, that makes sense. This is coming to a resolution, coming to a decision, making up your mind, possibly to see things in a different way, to take a new path. All right. It's the disruption before the change, and your focus is definitely on partnerships, family, home, and roots. And work looks good. It doesn't really look to me like there's any long period of time where someone is unemployed. The Tower could mean, you know, a company going belly up or bankruptcy, but with all these positive cards, it looks like work is found soon after that. All right, let's draw you a Color Goddess casting card and see what else we can get for you. Lots of blues. So we have Ivory for you. Charm, Finesse, and Poise. So something that's going to be happening here between you and other people, partners, associates at work, family members. It's going to take your charm, finesse, and poise in order to come to a solution or to solve the problem, or to start the transformation, whatever it is. Okay, let's roll some dice for you as well and see what we can get. So for you, Virgo, we have number 12 as being relevant for you. We have Libra. Whoops. We have Taurus. And we have Jupiter as well. So those are your messages. Wait, sorry, this is not Jupiter. I need my other glasses, sorry. This is Saturn. Saturn, Taurus, Libra, and number 12 are relevant for you. Saturn is kind of doing something status quo. Put that right on top of that Charm, Finesse, Poise card, right? Doing something status quo, keeping your manners, keeping your cool, speaking eloquently. And we have the Taurus and Libra energy as well. And this is probably you. But definitely there is a lot happening these 2 weeks. There is major transformation. The resolution will be reached by the end of this period for most of you. And the first messages were getting to the heart of what you want. Get down to the nitty-gritty. What is it that you really want in a career or in a relationship? Are they offering you what you want and what you deserve? And it's time to do what you have to do to get what you need as well. And maybe what you have to do is speak up because of all these blues, these lighter blues. Speak up. Voice your truth. Speak your truth, Virgo. Let them know what you want and deserve. We've got lovely blue, 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 blue. And a little bit of green, of course, which is heart healing and heart chakra. But speak your truth. Speak up for what you want and you deserve. Okay? Have a good week. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Libra. How are you? This is your reading. Let's see what your first messages are. So you have Jupiter in Libra in your sign in the 11th house. So your first messages here are learn or teach relationships for humanity's sake. So they want you, your guides want you to learn about or teach about relationships for humanity's sake. So thinking about, you know, the macrocosm. Also, be positive about the beauty of your hopes and wishes. So stay positive. Know that you can attain your hopes and wishes. And also grow and expand. Do it with your partners and do it for the future. So growth and expansion are also themes for you these last 2 weeks of April 2021. So let's put these over here and we will draw some more oracle cards for you and see what else we get for you, Libra. And we have Mars, the physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. We have Neptune, your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusions. We have Mars and Neptune as well. Physical energy coming in, daydreaming, your creative side kind of coming into play here. We also have Earth element, stability. Grand Cross, provoker. And the air element, communicating. So you have earth and air here, as well as the fire of Mars. So earth, air, and fire coming in. Neptune can be a little bit watery, with the emotions, fantasy, daydreaming, that type of thing. But staying stable, feeling stable, being grounded will be important. Communication is going to be important. And then there's some kind of provocation happening that might have to do with this Mars energy coming in, fighting spirit. Maybe it's fighting back. Maybe it's defending yourself in work or in your home. Let's see what else we can get with the tarot. So we have the Five of Cups. We have the Moon. There's more water energy there. We have the High Priestess, more water energy. We have the Sun. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Six of Swords, Three of Cups, Eight of Wands, Eight of Coins, and we have Judgment as well for you. So looking at these cards and these card combinations, what I'm feeling for you, Libra, is a transition, a little bit of a transition here from sadness, loneliness, or worrying to joy and happiness. And all it's going to take is for you to see something from a different perspective. All right? You've been looking at something the wrong way, or the wrong way for you. You need to take another look. Judgment is awakening. So it's kind of awakening to the joy that you have and the joy that you feel and see in your life. I'm trying to figure out what this conflict has to do with, because there's a little bit of an upset with that Five of Cups, or sorrow. Okay, Six of Wands. All right, interesting. That's definitely victory. So whatever this conflict is, this provocation that comes your way from another person, you definitely have victory in that matter. All right? You are going to shine as long as you're stable, you're grounded, and you communicate clearly. All right? I think, well, I feel that for some of you, this is something happening within yourself. The entire conflict is like fire, water. It's like you've been depressed, you've been maybe pessimistic. It's all about kind of turning that around. Turn that frown upside down is kind of what I'm hearing. It's about, looking at it a different way, your whole life situation. Much of it does have to do with your work, because we have the 8 here, which is actually, this is another type of victory card. It's also swiftness. It's action. 8 of Coins. 8 is an action card as well. It's industriousness. So taking action and performing the task, whatever is coming your way, do that with zest, with your physical energy, with your stable self, your grounded energy. You're getting it done. So that's action with your work. And then there's the emotional too. Staying positive, looking at the positives, and remaining optimistic. And one of your first messages here was to be positive about the beauty of your hopes and wishes, right? Maybe you were upset in the past because something didn't go your way. You didn't get that job. You didn't get that gig. You didn't get accepted into this whatever class or group or whatever. There was a sense of rejection here with this 5 is what I'm feeling. And it's made you feel unworthy, right? Well, you need to see your worth. You need to know your worth. Feel it, see it, know it, and get to this point of enlightenment and look at it from a different perspective, all right? Let's draw one more of the tarot cards. There we go. Queen of Swords. This is you, Libra. This is an air sign, female energy usually, but it could be a male. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That's you. This is your shift. You've got a shift happening within these 2 weeks. Your perspective is shifting in a positive way. And you feel more grounded. You're getting more done because you changed, excuse me, because you changed your attitude. Okay? It has to do with your attitude. And some of you, if this is a conflict with another person, you're speaking your piece, you're pleading your case, there's definitely a victory. All right? Let's see what else we can get for you, Libra. We have the cardinal moon, be bold and make the first move. Right here by this action card. Be bold and make the first move. Speak up. Maybe it's about learning or teaching about relationships. Maybe some of you want to be some type of a counselor. There's also the first message about growth and expansion with your work or your business. Don't be afraid of that. Get rid of those fears. Make the move, take the action. Let's see what you get with the Color Goddess casting cards. Look at this. We have Scarlet, intensity, motivation, passion, and this is the sign of Aries. So we have Mars, we have Aries, we have the Grand Cross, and stability. All of those reds of grounding. Lots of red in these images as well. So you do need to get grounded, Libra. You need to do something with your physical body, whether it's, working out or walking or swimming or biking or hiking or whatever. Get yourself grounded into the earth, into your body, feeling healthy. Take action, make the first move, trust your instincts, turn that frown upside down. There is a shift happening. Number 10 is relevant. Gemini is relevant. Sagittarius is relevant. And the North Node is relevant. So it depends on what your North Node is. You can look at your chart. You can get a free chart at alab.com, as I stated at the beginning, and find out what your North Node is. Some of you might have a North Node in Libra. Some of you might have a North Node in Virgo. It's going to be different for everyone, but you can read a little bit about what that means and what it means to you and your path and how it kind of plays into this energy for these next few weeks. So there you have it. We've got North Node, Gemini, Sagittarius, Aries, Mars energy, Neptune energy. We have the communication and the stability and the grounding being important. We also have Jupiter in your sign of Libra in the 11th house for the good of humanity. So many of you are probably humanitarians, and maybe that's what your work has to do with. If not, maybe think about that. This might be a little bit of a clue for you for the future. But there you have it. Get grounded. Be ready for this shift into positivity and manifestation. Thanks, Libra. Bye. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your reading for the rest of April in 2021. Your first message is you have the moon in Pisces in the first house. Probably not too unfamiliar. Another water sign and also the moon. The first message there is defend your dreams immediately. Your second message is accept your idealization of the way you project yourself. And the third is to let your feelings tell you how to be a part of something overwhelming and do it on your own. So let your intuition guide you on how to be a part of something that seems overwhelming, but you have the ability to do it on your own, is what that message is about. Trusting your instincts. accepting the way you are and how you project yourself, and knowing that that is okay, that you are unique and wonderful. And defend your dreams immediately. So that might have to do with a creative project. It might have to do with a relationship. It might have to do with your work. Let's see what else we can get you with some more oracle cards. We have Scorpio. This energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. There you are, Scorpio. We also have the second house, your assets, finances, and the things that you value. Lots of greens coming in so far, green and blue. Let's draw a few more cards and see what else we get for you, Scorpio. Whoops. We have the Grand Cross, Provoker. That's come up for a few signs today. We have the Earth element of stability. And we have Libra, I balance. So balance is going to be important for you these 2 weeks. You know you have intense energy. That's just who Scorpio is. Very intense. Everything is intense. Very emotional, very intuitive with that moon energy as well, especially that moon in Pisces. That might be even a little bit more than what you're used to, Scorpio. Delving in. You're really starting to discover or be curious about new things is kind of what I'm getting for you. You're wanting to discover more about yourself. You are focusing on self with the first house, but of course you're focusing on your finances and the tangible things in your life, which is the second house. There is obviously stability and balance here for these 2 weeks. Even with that moon energy in Pisces, there's still going to be balance. So let's see what else we can get with the tarot. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands, the Magician, the Five of Wands, the Four of Wands, Justice, Nine of Wands, the Fool, Judgment, and the Eight of Coins. All right. So, for some of you, there could be a relationship coming in, or your relationship could be moving to the next level. That's a possibility. For many of you, though, this has to do with work and contracts, documents, agreements, partnering with someone, business partner, a partner for your project for work, a creative partner. And the good news is that there's the contract, there's building this business, this project, working on it together, and it looks like it would be successful with that Magician card. Also with this card as well, partnership, success. There's a little bit of a conflict here, and I feel like this probably has to do with the money, because everything else looks pretty good here. So if it is a partnership, a business partnership, it will work out, but you might have to do a little bit negotiating about the money and the finances of it, okay? But again, for some of you, this is a new relationship or relationship moving to the next level, and it could mean becoming engaged, getting married, moving in together, saying I love you, something like that. Let's see what else I can get with the tarot. Okay, there's a rest after hard work. Transformation, there is your card. And the Knight of Coins, yep. So it's all about communication, money offered. This is money, this is action. So it's kind of saying, if you want this contract to happen or whatever this is, you need to take action immediately. You need to jump on it before the deal's dead, before the deal's gone. Take a very brief hiatus to think about it, to mull it over, the partnership, the contract, whatever it is, but you need to jump on it before it's too late. So let's see what else we can get for you with some more oracle cards. Lots of really strong cards that have to do with career, work, or creative endeavor, and a partnership that would involve career, work, or creative endeavor. Lots of positive cards in regards to that. We also have a new moon, a new start is coming. Yep, that's the death card as well. Transformation, a new beginning. A new start is coming. This is a new beginning. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning. It's a fresh start, perhaps with a partner this time. Maybe something you used to do alone, and now you're bringing in other people. And you need to decide quickly because the offer's only going to be there for so long, is kind of what it's about. Now that provoker, I'm not sure. That could mean, I feel for some of you there's going to be some kind of a conflict here with a family member. That could be what this Grand Cross is about. It will be resolved is what I'm feeling psychically, but you might have to bite your tongue a little bit, okay? You might have to kind of decide to, you know, not quite go into full war with this situation. Pick your battles. So keep that in mind, whatever this has to do with, this conflict, that grand cross, that provoker. You might have to back off just a little bit in order to keep the peace, in order to regain peace and balance and stability, which were these two cards there. So you got Wisteria, expansion, immortality, and infinity. Now this is a pretty clear message for me to convey to you that this project, this new beginning, this work or creative thing, this partnership, whatever it is going to last a long time. It's going to be a part of your legacy, all right? It's going to be a part of your identity when you cross over into the afterlife. It's a big deal. We got the Death card as well, which is the Scorpio card of transformation and a fresh beginning. Let's see what we get with the dice for you. So number 6 is going to be relevant. We have Virgo as being relevant. We have Capricorn. And of course, we have the moon as being relevant. So pay attention to the moon phases. Know that there's a new start coming. Use that intense energy to your advantage to get this thing off the ground, right? Know that the money will come in. Know that this partnership will probably be beneficial for you. And stay balanced, stay grounded. Okay? There you go, Scorpio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what your first messages are for these last 2 weeks of April. So you have Venus in Taurus in the 8th house. These messages read, the attraction of resources to maintain personal power. So you're attracted to resources that would help you to maintain your personal power. Secondly, we have that you will be getting pleasure from the practicality of the mysteries of life. So you're deriving pleasure from maybe learning about the mysteries of life. And then we have good times resulting from the productivity of a major change. So that's really good news for you. Good times resulting from a major change. Those are your first messages for these last 2 weeks. Let's see what else we get for you, Sag. We have Venus. Again, the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. We also have Cancer. This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. So keep that in mind. But you have Venus twice. So that's all about the beauty, success, indulgence, valuables, and of course, love. Let's see what else we get for you. So lots of water energy coming in so far with the Venus and Cancer, and also Earth of Taurus. And although Venus is water, I think it's Taurus's planet, so it does tie it to Earth as well. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what else we can get for you. We have Libra, eye balance. We have the 4th house, roots. And we have earth element of stability. So, lots of emotions, but there is balance, especially in the home and with family members, right? There is balance. You are going through a change. Let's see what we get with the tarot cards before I go into what I'm feeling. I want to get some validation. There's personal power, and there might be some kind of a change with your home, but I'm not quite certain, so I'm going to draw some tarot and see what else we can get for you. We have the Moon. We have the Devil. We have the 9 of Cups. The King of Coins, and the Tower. We have the 3 of Coins, the 8 of Coins, the King of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. Interesting. All right, Sagittarius, so let me take a look at these and let you know what I get here. All right, the 3 of Coins, yes, okay. Rewards, rewards, and a wish card. Now, the Devil and the Moon and this 8 of Swords, these all indicate that there is some type of restriction. In this case, it's a good type of restriction. It's a good type of, let's say, willpower. I feel that this strong willpower that you have is going to lead to great abundance and a wish coming true. For example, maybe if someone was, let's say, an alcoholic in the past, and they've had a tough time, and they really feel like taking that drink, and they think to themselves, oh, 1 drink won't hurt. But they find the willpower to refrain. Well, that chain reaction, that butterfly effect of this person not taking that first drink somehow results in this huge success, growth, and a wish coming true. And it could be different for all of you, whatever this is. Maybe it's an old habit. I mean, you know, addiction, alcoholism is a little bit more than a habit. But this could be just an old habit of being pessimistic or not having confidence or thinking you don't deserve this abundance. You're turning that around. You're changing that way of thinking, all right? You are doing this differently this time, and you are going to reap the rewards. This is a wish card. We have 2 people showing here. They're both kings. One is coins, one is cups. Could be earth sign, could be water sign, possibly. I want to see exactly what's going on with that. Okay, so there is the victory after the disruption. There's a disruption in something, in the home or in the workplace. It could be something between these two people. Maybe one of them is you. If you work with money or numbers or the physical body, this could be you, Sagittarius. Or if you're intuitive, very emotional, or empathic, this could represent you as well. So maybe there's a little bit of a falling out or conflict with one or both of these people. But with the hard work, there comes the victory. Both of these are victory. Or it's butting heads to get your way, to get paid what you're worth, or to get your point across, what you really desire, what you're really deserving of. Maybe it's a relationship thing, and you're talking to this person about how you deserve to be treated and how you expect to be treated. It's showing that you actually do get your point across, and the wish comes true. It's going to be different for all of you, but it is a big wish, and it's coming true as a result of this conflict, this face-to-face thing, and also a result of you making a good choice. All right? Let's see what else we can get with some more oracle cards. We have the full moon in Virgo telling you that you are good enough. And that's what I was saying earlier. Some of you maybe were feeling your bad habit or what have you is that you are pessimistic or lacking in confidence. And this is here to remind you, that full moon in Virgo is here to remind you that you are good enough and you are worthy. Let's see what we get as far as the color goddess casting cards go. Let's see which one you get. We have pink, clairvoyance, foresight, and prophecy. This card is all about trusting your intuition. Trust that intuition. It's also pink, healing that heart chakra. We've got pink, we've got greens. Those are the heart chakra. Healing. So some of you is maybe not putting up with a bad relationship anymore, being strong and leaving, and that is what leads you to these great things. Other of you, it's speaking your mind, leading you on a path where you're feeling more confident in your workplace or in the home or in a relationship. But you having strong willpower and speaking up for yourself, believing and knowing that you are enough is going to result in great victories here, wonderful victories. Also know that your roots are good. You are stable, you are grounded, you are secure, and you have people around you who love you and care about you, no matter what. No matter what. There you go, Sagittarius. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. Let's see what your first messages are. So first you have the Sun in Virgo in the third house. The Sun in Virgo in the third house. And the messages here read, the creation of methods for the healing power of your ideas is the first message. Let's break that down a little bit. The creation of methods for the healing powers of your ideas. So it's kind of saying that you are starting to realize that your ideas could cause or be a catalyst for healing for others, for yourself and others. So follow your ideas, your out-of-the-box ideas. The second message here is the gaining of respect for or from the analyzing of short-term thinking and trips. Interesting. So you're going through a thought process about short-term and long-term, possibly trips, and people are respecting you for your ideas. And thirdly, we have things brought to life or light resulting from the perfectionism of who or what is around you. So someone around you might be a perfectionist. And so some things are being brought to light because they are a perfectionist. Maybe they're seeing the mistakes in something you're doing or a project you're both working on. All right, so those are your first messages. And let's see what else we can get from some more cards. So we have the second house of your assets, finances, and the things that you value. And we have the 12th house. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. Okay. So we've got second house, third house, and 12th house being very important these last few weeks of April. We also have for you Neptune, sacrifice, more green. We have Sun, spirit. Sun came up twice. Lots of sunshine, bright energy, and water element of sensing. So let's take a look at these. I love how the Sun came up twice. So this is kind of saying that, like the first card read, things are going to be brought to light. This is going to be a very fiery 2 weeks, lots of energy, lots of laughter and joy as well, but lots of energy. The Sun is the life giver, the life force. We have Neptune, sacrifice, sensing. So there's a knowingness that there's going to be something you have to sacrifice, and it might be for your family or people around you. Let's see what we can get from the tarot, and maybe I can get some more insights for you. Get more of an idea of what this is all about. So we have the Six of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Five of Coins. We have the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Okay. There's a conflict. Five of Wands, strength. Okay. Okay. One more here. The Lovers. Okay. So Capricorn. I feel there is someone close to you, this Queen of Wands, who is probably a female, fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or she might be a teacher, musician, artist, author. But something's going on with this female, a health scare. There's a health issue, right? She's fighting something. Whether it's a cold or the flu, or whether she has some type of health issue. She's battling a health issue. Now, the good news is there's lots of strength here for her. It could be you. This could represent you for some of you, Capricorn. Especially if you are a teacher or artist, musician, author, something along those lines. Someone's fighting a health issue. But there is strength and progress and good news. So good news in regards to something with the health with a female. Now at the other end of these cards, this is something a little bit separate. Okay. What's that? The Six. Okay, we have the Ten of Coins and we have the High Priestess as well. So those are kind of telling me that there could be a relationship coming in. I feel like there's someone new coming in. There's someone new coming in as a love interest. If you're in a relationship, it could mean that your relationship kind of renews a spark and you get a lot of alone time together, one-on-one time. If you're not in a relationship, I feel that someone special will be coming in within the next few weeks to within the next few months. All right, it's a beneficial relationship. We do have the fire sign here, and we have the Virgo there, so there could be a Virgo or a fire sign involved. Or this person coming in could be a Virgo or a fire sign. So sensing, yeah, your spirit. You'll know. You'll know this is like a soul connection. It's a very strong connection that you feel from the get-go. You feel it right away. And if you're in a relationship, it's definitely moving to the next level. Let's see what else we can get from some more oracle cards. So we have first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. Interesting. I was just talking about relationships, right, with the lovers. So, I mean, this could be, it could be something with the relationship. Maybe you're in a relationship and someone new comes in who's interested, and that's where your commitment is being tested, right? Because of this new person coming in who is maybe, proclaiming their love for you. So you're kind of flattered, but you're tested. You want to be faithful to the person you're with. But there's someone coming in who's enamored with you. Let's see what color goddess casting card we get for you, Capricorn. You have Coral, refresh, regeneration, and renewal. Yeah, so this is a renewal of health, and it's a renewal of a relationship. Or it's a brand new relationship with a sense of renewal. So keep that in mind. And we're going to roll the dice and see what else we get for you. So Gemini is relevant. Pisces is relevant. Number 9 is relevant. Oops, get that over there. Sorry. And Pluto is relevant. So Gemini, Pisces, number 9, Pluto, a commitment being tested possibly, but there is a renewal, a regeneration, a renewal of health, a renewal of a relationship, focusing on the 2nd house, 3rd house, 12th house, sensing, trusting your intuition, and also making a sacrifices in there as well. Lots of sun energy, lots of fiery energy. That could mean passion, possibly it could mean passion. Lots of passionate energy coming in the next 2 weeks. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. Let's see what your first few messages are. So you have Mars in Cancer in the 3rd house. And these messages read, the drive for intuition to protect your ideas. So you have a drive, an urge to use your intuition in order to protect your ideas. So follow your intuition these next 2 weeks. Your next message is confronting of attitudes from the past about short-term thinking and trips. So you're confronting some past attitudes, maybe things you used to feel or think about short-term thinking and trips. Maybe you're afraid to fly and you're rethinking that. Or maybe you were not going to go on a trip and now maybe you're rethinking that altogether. And thirdly, we have there's a need for action, or there will be action resulting from the history of who or what is around you. So there's some type of consequence coming into your life resulting from someone around you or something that happened around you. So there's an action or a consequence coming from that. So those are your first messages. And let's see what else we get for you, Aquarius. All right, so we have the 11th house, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. And we also have Sagittarius. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. So we have a little bit of fire energy coming in. We've got Cancer. We've got fire of Sagittarius and Mars. And we have the 3rd house and the 11th house coming in so far as being important. Yod is destiny. Aquarius, I know. And the Grand Cross, provoker. That has come up several times today. Look at all of this red, destiny, energy, provoker. There is definitely something going down this week, Aquarius. Something is happening. And the Mars energy. So let's get some more information from the tarot. And see if that I know is a good thing. Or is it being a know-it-all, provoking someone and causing a conflict? We'll find out. We have the High Priestess, so that is definitely a knowing. That's intuition and following it. We have Page of Cups, 8 of Coins, Queen of Coins, 2 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 6 of Swords, the Lovers. I'm going to put that here. I think that goes with that. And 10 of Coins. All right. Here's the relationship. This is a loving relationship, either coming in or you're in a relationship and it's moving to the next level, or something is happening with the both of you here. Queen of Coins, earth sign, possibly Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or it could be someone who works with money, numbers, math, or the physical body. Sometimes this is medical field. But I feel that the relationship is good. It's solid. This other stuff is what I feel this conflict is with the Mars, Sagittarius energy, and the Grand Provoker, the Grand Cross. I keep calling it the Grand Provoker, but you could call it the Grand Provoker, the Grand Cross. There's a sense of, I was going to say, when this is badly placed, it can mean greed. So there's a sense of greed here. So there's a warning for you to not be greedy these 2 weeks, because it's going to provoke someone, it's going to cause a conflict, and it's not going to end well for you. Instead, believe that you have enough. Your future looks secure. You are working hard, saving money, paying off debts, etc., etc. But the only thing getting in your way these 2 weeks coming up is if you get too greedy, all right? So look out for that green-eyed monster. Yeah, 4 of Wands. There we go. There's the stability of the 4. Definitely there's stability in your work. There's stability in your finances. Deep down, you know you have enough, but there is a big warning against greed because it's going to cause a conflict, all right? So remember that these 2 weeks. But your relationship looks good, and if you're not in a relationship, someone new is coming in, and someone involved is probably an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But we do have Sagittarius as well. It could just be the energy. Cancer as well. Could just be the Cancerian, watery, empathetic, empathic energy, compassionate energy of Cancer. And Aquarius as well, which is the mind. Let's see what else we can get from some more oracle cards. So we have the new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. And I think it's all about you knowing you have enough and knowing that your future is secure and not being too greedy. Let's say you have a piece of art that you created and it's brilliant and wonderful and gorgeous and amazing, and you're selling this. Don't be too greedy. Know what it's worth, but don't be too greedy, because there is more to come. there's more sales to come. There's more money to come in the future. You don't need to have it all right now. All right? Let's see what color goddess casting card you get. So for you, we have sepia, nostalgia, reminiscence, and reverie. And this is the sign of Gemini. So you are feeling nostalgic these 2 weeks, possibly with your significant other, your person. There's a feeling of nostalgia kind of coming in. Maybe you're returning to some place in the past. This can be travel for me sometimes. So maybe you're, taking a cruise or planning a cruise. You're booking a flight. You're going to be traveling overseas, maybe going to Europe. With the dice, we have number 10 as being relevant. We have Capricorn. We have Virgo. And we have Mars. Mars again. So lots of action, lots of fiery energy. You definitely want to keep that in mind for these last few weeks of April. Okay? Tempers might be, let's say, sensitive. You might want to be careful how you communicate. You don't want to provoke anything. You don't want to be negative in any way. You don't want to be greedy. You don't want to be a know-it-all, but you want to trust what you do know, especially your intuition with that High Priestess. Trust what you do know. And the first few messages, again, are about intuition and your ideas and thinking about a trip, right? And this can mean a trip. So maybe you are rethinking that trip that you're supposed to take with your person. You might be like, okay, I've decided to try going on a plane for the first time, or I've decided to try going to Europe. And you're going to be doing it, booking it, and having a good time. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Aquarius. Have a great 2 weeks. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Pisces, and this is your reading. Hi, Pisces. How are you? This is your reading. Let's see what your first messages are. So you have Uranus in Sagittarius in the 4th house. Uranus and Sagittarius in the 4th house. So the first message here is stir up the situation by using your highest ideals as you did in the past. So stir up a situation by using your highest ideals as you did in the past. Secondly, we have be open to new ideas about the rules of your home base or your family. So be open to new ideas from others who live with you, perhaps. And also we have invent a way to get it out to the world and do what makes you feel secure. So invent a way to get it out to the world and do what makes you feel secure. To get what out into the world? It's going to be different for all of you. Maybe it's your opinion. Maybe it's your project, your creative manifestation. Figure out how to get it out into the world and do what makes you feel secure. Do what makes you feel comfortable. Bring it to the world, show it to the world in a way that you are comfortable with. You could publish under a pseudonym or anonymously or something along those lines possibly, right? So let's see what else we get for you, Pisces. So we have Venus, the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. And we have Cancer. This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. So let's see what else we get for you. So far, there's a lot of watery, flowy energy happening here with the Uranus and Venus and Cancer. Comfort, beauty, emotions, connections, air element, communicating. South Node, life's debts. And we have Sagittarius, I see. Interesting. So communication is going to be key these 2 weeks. You might want to take a look at where your south node is. You can go to alab.com or just Google free birth chart, free astrological birth chart, and you can find several websites that will give you a free chart. So take a look at your south node. Let's see what else we get for you with the tarot cards. We have the World, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Cups. I'm going to build off of these. So we have the Three of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Four of Coins, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Coins. So what it looks like to me is picking up the pieces after a little bit of an upset. Someone hurt your feelings. And I'm not going to say they're going to come forward with an apology, but I will say that you are getting over it and you are realizing that there are others in your life who truly love you and care about you and who would treat you as they would want to be treated. All right? So this pain from the past, you're rebuilding from it, you're restructuring, you are feeling stronger, feeling better about the situation. Maybe even forgiving. But sometimes we can forgive from a distance, right? There's the communicating. It could be an apology and a forgiveness, a discussion about it with a Sagittarius or a Cancer. The Sagittarius came up twice. So a Sagittarius could be involved here. This Queen of Wands is a fire sign. She could be a Sagittarius. So picking up the pieces, restructuring after an upset from someone. Wow. We do have the promise of new love coming in for you. It might not be coming in these 2 weeks, but it's definitely going to be coming when the time is right. And this fire sign could be the new love coming in, or it could be the person who hurt you in the past that you are recovering from. You're recovering from this pain. Okay, this emotional pain, this pain in love with the Venus card. Let's see what else we get for you. Whoops, that flipped out, so we'll use it. This is all about serenity and comfort. This is about gain, where you're comfortable, your life is good, things are balanced. Financially, you are comfortable. Absolutely comfortable. So good news in regards to finances as well. You've got money, you're making your own money. Finances are secure, your future is secure financially. Very good news for you, my Pisces friends. Let's see what else we can get with a few more oracle cards. So first we have New Moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead, and another sign got this. I think it was maybe Capricorn, I'm not sure. New Moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead, so do not be afraid. Queen of Coins, Nine of Coins definitely point to prosperity. Let's see what color goddess casting card you get. Rose, emotions, love, and unity. Yeah, you have the Lovers here, the Page of Cups. This is someone coming forward with their whole heart. Someone who is deeply in love with you or has very deep, true, real feelings for you. It's real. They're not going to hurt you like the person perhaps did in the past. It could be the same person who apologizes for hurting you. And if that's the case, it's saying it won't happen again. All right. it is kind of a promise that it won't be happening again. But finances are good. Number 8 is going to be relevant for you this week. We have Cancer twice. Wow. The Cancer sign is twice here. It came up twice. And we have, this is, wait, this way? It's the other way. Sorry, I'm trying to, South Node. Yeah, on the top, I guess this is South Node, which came up here. So for you, I would recommend getting a free chart and looking up your South Node, your life's debts. Okay? So the South Node is what's carried over from a past life. It's what you've learned, or what you're supposed to master, or what you've already mastered. So take a look at that. It's something that you, depending on what it is in your chart, you might not want to repeat it. Okay? You don't want to repeat the cycle. If it is someone hurting you or being abusive, you don't want to repeat that with this new love. It could be something in regards to family or career. But a lot of this is emotional. We have a lot of water, love. Venus is love. Cancer is emotions. We have Uranus as well. So it's going to be an emotional few weeks, but very worth it in the end because of this very strong love here. And also finances are good, so don't worry about that. Thanks, Pisces. Have a great 2 weeks. I'll see you next time. Bye.